right down. Now,
I ain't got a drone up.
You've got a drone up.
I haven't.
You haven't walked past me with a drone.
I haven't got a drone up.
Where is the drone?
Pardon?
Where's the drone? Right. Listen to me, just go over a sec.
What?
Right. You've obviously got the drone up.
I haven't.
Well, you have.
No, I haven't.
Just listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
Right.
I haven't got a drone up.
Just listen to me.
Go ahead.
So what's that then?
That's some drone footage.
Right. Okay. So where's your drone?
Huh?
Where's your drone?
What's it got to do with you, buddy?
Right. Just so you know, you are committing an offence.
I'm not committing an offence at all. Am I flying at this minute?
Listen to me.
Am I flying?
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Right.
Just to let you know, we'll contact the Civil Aviation Authority to put a temporary ban on flyovers.
Mate, he said I'm flying. No, I'm not.
So,
Am I flying?
so where's
Where's your drone?
What's it going to do with you guys? I'm not flying a drone.
The encounter begins with an officer stepping in and accusing the auditor of flying a drone illegally. But the claim doesn't hold up. The auditor calmly explains the drone had already landed, yet the officer looks at the controller screen and mistakes recorded footage for a live flight. Even after clarification, the officer insists on the accusation without evidence. Soon, a second officer joins in, announcing they'll call the Civil Aviation Authority to impose a temporary restriction, an admission that no such rule existed during the actual flight. What unfolds looks less like law enforcement and more like retroactive justification, with officers trying to create rules after the fact to defend a decision that never should have been made.
Just crack on with your job.
Right. Under Article 256 of the air navigation, you are committing an offence.
Offence? Am I flying a drone at this minute?
Near the building.
Look,
Okay.
the joypad's not moving.
You gotta
Look at that, guys. He's just said I'm committing an offence.
You can fly themselves. It's not stupid. I own a drone myself.
You want to drone it? So am I committing an offence now?
Yes, you are.
So are you arresting me then? Are you arresting me?
I'm going to take your details and someone just.
I'm not giving you the details.
I'll have to arrest you.
Go on then. Go on then.
Right, okay.
I'm not flying a drone.
To defend the arrest, one officer cites Article 256 of the Air Navigation Order, a law meant for drones flown recklessly or in ways that endanger people or property. But the regulation doesn't apply here. The auditor was using a DJI Mini, a drone weighing under 250 grams, classified for low-risk use under UK law. He kept the flight safe, away from emergency activity, with no signs of danger. Instead of asking simple questions or confirming whether the drone was airborne, officers escalated. One even grabbed the controller from his hands, a reckless act in itself. Ironically, the biggest risk in this encounter didn't come from the drone at all, but from the officer's heavy-handed response.
I'm not flying a drone. My drone's in my bag, you pair of muppets.
You won't give us the drone.
Mate, you've just am I being detained? Detained for what?
Committing an offence under the Aviation Act. Okay. I have told you that. I have asked you.
Am I being detained?
I have asked you.
Am I being detained? I'm arrested?
Yes, you are.
Right.
Okay, all you need to do is show us his
My drone's in my bag.
I asked you. You said.
My drone is in my bag. Check my bag.
I was just trying to help him out. I know that. But he's made that decision. He's a grown man, and if he wants...
Mate, no, my drone's in my bag. I've told him it's in my bag. He's detaining me, arresting me for a
You
drone.
need to get your details as well, your name and address as well.
What? I was flying it before you actually told me it was an offence. Why is it an offence when I've got a... Are you arresting me? Serious?
Yes, I've just arrested you.
Will you check that bag just to make sure my drone's in there?
Once we've established safety details.
This is... Hey, do you know what? This is an unlawful...
Listen to me, alright?
Yeah?
Stop shouting. Once we've ascertained your details and confirmed who you are, we can look at de-arresting you in relation to...
De-arresting me? I've not committed an offence from the start. I've got a licence and everything.
UK law is clear. An arrest must be based on reasonable grounds that an offense has actually taken place, not on hunches or incomplete assumptions. The auditor stood his ground, explaining he had broken no laws and that he held the appropriate license. The officers, however, never asked the most basic questions: what type of drone was it, whether it required a license, or if the flight fell within legal limits. They skipped straight to arrest without verifying facts. What should have been a routine check turned into policing by guesswork, with power used first and evidence gathered later.
You don't arrest people first, mate. You're doing the wrong thing. The law...
You come with me.
Pardon? It wasn't... Flying, mate.
Come with me.
Jog on, you muppet. Who's got the controller and the phone?
What did you do?
I need that control and the phone because he's got the evidence, mate.
Right, okay.
I proved to you I weren't flying a drone.
You haven't proved it, you was being awkward.
Mate, you said that I was flying a drone.
Controller is. I can't talk, you're shouting.
I have got handcuffs on and they're hurting, mate.
Have you got his controller? Right.
I do.
We'll take the
So look at that, that's still going as we speak.
Right.
That was from footage before when there was no blocker in the area.
Just search his bag.
Yeah, of course, mate. What was your name, fella?
I'm not telling you my name. I'm not telling you my name. I'm not obliged to because I'm not committed an offence.
I was only asking your name.
This moment also highlights a subtle tactic often used to apply pressure. One officer casually asks for the auditor's name. When he declines, rightly pointing out he isn't obligated to provide it unless an offense has been committed, she quickly responds, "I was only asking." On the surface, it sounds harmless, even polite. But in reality, the question carries the weight of authority, implying compliance is expected. When the auditor asserts his rights, the exchange is reframed to make him seem uncooperative. It's a strategic move, shifting perception without ever acknowledging that the request wasn't legally binding in the first place.
He's detained me and I'm in handcuffs now.
I've already told you, under the Aviation Act, you are committing offence. You're flying a drone near buildings.
Near buildings.
Without a licence, you can't do that.
I've got a licence. I've got a licence. Am I permitted to give you a licence? Because this area is exempt from the CAA.
Where is it?
Eh?
Where's the drone?
It's in the bag. Look through the rest of the bag. Not inside the bag, not that bit.
Sorry, guys, can I just ask you to take a couple of steps back for me? Thank you.
No, it's sorry.
Oh, so now Constable is seeing that my drone's in the bag, as it is. It wasn't flying when he pulled me and put me in handcuffs. So now, this is a wrongful arrest. Am I still being detained, Constable? Please let me know soon, because the longer this goes on, the more you will be a civil court matter. Okay. And I will prosecute you.
That's fine.
Personally. You've detained...
We make complaints to Lancashire Constabulary, mate, by all means do so.
Are you being cocky, Louis?
No, I'm telling you where to make your complaint.
Peace, what's your collar number?
Sergeant 5409.
Sergeant 540. Are you happy with your constable doing what he's done to me?
You'd like to make a complaint?
Are you happy with what your constable's done to me?
Ashley?
Can he let me out of these?
When officers searched the auditor's bag and found the drone inside, it should have ended the matter immediately. The discovery confirmed exactly what the auditor had been saying. The drone wasn't in the air at the time of the accusation. This undercut the very foundation of the arrest. Yet instead of pausing to reassess, the officers pressed ahead as though nothing had changed. Despite clear evidence that no offense had taken place, the narrative of wrongdoing continued. No unlawful flight, no danger, and no disruption. Just an assumption that had already been disproven.
You are committing the offence, okay?
How can I commit offence when I wasn't flying?
Do you want to
At the
listen or shout at
time,
him?
you wouldn't tell me whether you was flying or not.
I wasn't committing offence.
Right? Listen to me. At the time, I suspected you was committing the offence.
No, you said I was committing an offence.
Because you wouldn't tell me you had the drone in the bag.
No, I told you I didn't have it.
No, you didn't.
Mate, you've done an unlawful arrest on me today. What's your collar number?
You can have a call at 8512. Okay? Listen to me. You're now de-arrested because you're not flying the drone. Should you?
I tried to tell you I wasn't flying a drone.
Should you that drone take off, you will be arrested.
No, I won't.
Okay.
No, I won't. If I want to fly that,
CCTV monitoring.
I want to fly that, this is a legal way I can fly this drone. I've got a line.
The auditor didn't back down. He explained that, if he chose to fly again, he could do so legally. He had the correct license and full understanding of the regulations. And he was right. Under UK drone law, as long as a flight follows Civil Aviation Authority guidelines, covering airspace restrictions, drone category, and safety procedures, officers cannot intervene simply because they're uncomfortable. But rather than acknowledge that, the officer doubled down with vague threats, relying not on law, but on authority to regain control. It wasn't about safety, it was about ego.
Are you a muppet or what? So are you saying if I fly that now, I'm being arrested?
Are you going to keep still, or it's going to hurt when you take your handcuffs off?
Listen, stop pushing my back. You're making things a lot worse here.
It's going to hurt.
You
if you
muppet.
Don't be swearing.
I will swear, because he's arrested me for nothing.
You're going to get yourself locked up for something else.
Locked up for what? Public order?
Breach of the peace or public order.
Breach of the peace. Go on, crack on, crack on. You've put me in handcuffs for nothing. Don't put them on the other way around next time, you Joey. You not put a pair of handcuffs on or what? So why are you twisting them like that?
Your hand away.
I ain't
like
pulling. Do you think I want to walk away with that on me? You Joey. You're a muppet, mate. You've arrested. What you arrested me then for nothing? I weren't flying a drone, and it's illegal to. It's legal to fly a drone here.
All right. Okay.
Is it not?
Prove it then.
Prove it. I'll give you my operator's ID.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Let's have a look at your ID.
I'm going to give you my operator's ID right now, where it's legal to fly a drone right here.
Okay. So that says that you can fly above buildings and people.
Yeah. Do you know what type of drone this is?
At one point, the officer asks, "So that lets you fly over people and buildings?" Revealing a misunderstanding of the law. The answer is yes. Drones under 250 grams, such as the DJI Mini, fall into the A1 subcategory of the open category, which allows flights near or even over people and property as long as it's done safely. There are no set distance requirements for such models because the risk is minimal. These rules were designed to reflect modern drone technology and proportional risk. The officer's tone suggested the auditor was bending the rules, but in fact, he was flying exactly as the law intended.
Yeah. Right? I'm going to show you the drone. This is
the drone. I don't know what they are.
Do you see that there, buddy?
It's a DJI Mini. I know.
DJI Mini. It's under 250 grams, right? Yeah. Nothing around here in Preston is exempt from me flying above, and I wouldn't be. I wouldn't
near a burning building.
I was 120 meters above the sky, buddy.
And interfering with emergency.
Not interfering. No.
Yes, you
not
was.
interfering.
Yes, it was.
I wasn't interfering. No, it wasn't.
Brigade
No, it wasn't.
Hence why it's
Don't lie.
down.
Don't lie.
Have you got your license?
What?
You got your license?
For one, I'm not permitted to show you my
You
license.
just told me you're going to show me, now you're not.
But do you know what that is?
You're lying then.
That's my operator's license number.
Right, so
Yeah?
I will contact then the CAA and I will let them know about your unlawful flying of the drone.
It wasn't unlawful.
You'll lose your license, won't you?
No, it won't.
You're being monitored. See you.
I can fly this again.
In a show of cooperation, the auditor even presented his operator ID, despite not being legally required to in this situation. Instead of acknowledging this good faith, the officer threatened to report him to the CAA and push for license revocation. It was an empty threat, and one that betrayed a lack of understanding. The DJI Mini's geofencing system would have automatically blocked any flight if a CAA restriction had been active. The fact that the drone flew at all proved it was legal. There was no violation, just an officer grasping for control after the legal basis for action had already collapsed.
Do you know CAA? They need to put a blocker in the area.
Well, they're doing it now.
Well, once they do that, that will stop me flying.
Carry on shouting, you're going to get locked up.
No, what? Stop
Yes, you will
shouting.
get
No,
locked
what?
up.
This is me.
Right.
What are you going to arrest me
shout
for?
in my face.
What are you going to
You're
arrest me
looking for a breach of the peace. As simple as that.
Oh, breach
Do
of
not
peace.
shout in my
You
face.
can't be offended.
Right.
You can't be
I can't be
offended.
offended. These firefighters can. This baby here in this pram can.
I'm really. Do you know what I'm offended? You're a muppet.
All right.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because you illegally arrested me then.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Did you not illegally arrest me then?
You got suspected.
My wrist. Look at my wrist there.
Right.
My wrists are killing for what you did. You are a muppet.
Right. Put a complaint.
8512.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put a complaint. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Look at you laughing about it. What type of a Joey are you? You are a tyrant, Constable. You think you can do that to people when I've got a license for a drone?
Okay.
Have I got a license?
You've not,
That will be proven in
not
court.
got a real license.
Pardon? You didn't actually put me in handcuffs.
I asked.
That's not the way you do it.
Flying the drone. You said no. You said yes. You wouldn't tell me whether you was flying the drone.
Also, you just arrest people on that.
You wouldn't show me.
You need to. You need to know CAA.
The most striking part of this arrest is how easily it could have been avoided. The auditor repeatedly said the drone wasn't flying, yet the officer never stopped to ask clarifying questions. He didn't ask what model it was, whether restrictions applied, or if the footage was live or recorded. Just 30 seconds of proper policing would have revealed there was no offense. Instead, the officer acted on assumptions, demonstrating unfamiliarity with CAA rules, particularly those covering lightweight drones like the DJI Mini. The law was on the auditor's side from the start, but the officers never took the time to see it.
You don't know it.
Deal with it in court.
You don't know it. You're a Joey.
Thank you.
You are a muppet.
Thank you.
I'm disrespected.
Right,
I've been.
breaching the peace because there's members of the public there that are offended by
Are you offended by what I just said?
So listen to me. Back it in with the language. or you're
I'm
gonna get
speaking to you.
Simple as move on.
No, I'm going this way.
Right, move that way then.
Is my silence good enough for you?
Yes, that's perfect.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Tyrant, aren't you?
Keep an eye on this guy for us, please.
Keep an eye. He's all right with me. He's all right. He's all right.
Excuse me, you stood in my way.
Huh? You're stood in my way.
How we doing, kid?
Look at this guy. He's a proper tyrant. Idiot. He just arrested me. Everybody, this is the Preston Police Force for you. Joey.
You're a tyrant.
Tyrant.
As the encounter ended, the officer tossed a casual wave over his shoulder, intended not as a polite farewell, but as a smug gesture, as if he'd won. Yet the outcome told a very different story. The auditor, calm and informed throughout, later filed a civil claim for wrongful arrest. Months later, he received a confirmed payout of £1,150, walking away with £837.50 after fees. That settlement was more than money. It was recognition that the arrest was unlawful. The officer had misapplied Article 256, claimed the drone was flying when it wasn't, ignored evidence in front of him, and even allowed a colleague to seize the controller in a move that could have been dangerous. He ignored the operator ID and responded with threats rather than facts. By the time the matter was de-escalated, the damage was done. What looked like control on the street became failure in the courtroom. Thanks to knowledge, composure, and the power of video evidence, the auditor turned the tables. The officer's wave wasn't a victory sign. It was the beginning of a legal defeat, a payout, and a clear reminder. Misuse authority, and those who know their rights will hold you to account.